Hello all and welcome back to DannyBTrainz for the 1 square at a time build challenge, episode number 10. Now in the previous episode we had worked on extending out the CSX yard along with capping off the main part of the fictional town of Rockington, Tennessee we have at the central part of the route we have right now. In this next episode we are working on extending out the other line of tracks we have that go behind Addison Heights, and we will work on bringing those downgrade some as the tracks eventually will form together at a certain point. We also work on continuing out some of the highways and creating a few more places of industry in the area. This one is a rather quicker build. You're looking at realistically only about 3 hours of work that I did on a Saturday evening, so this one doesn't do as much elaborate building as we have done in the past. But I for one am pretty happy with the progress we make here. So come along and let's get started here in episode number 10, the 1 square at a time build challenge.
Yet how do you sleep at night? Beaming through the cosmic neon light, only visible through gamma rays. You're kayaking our galaxies away.
but it makes no sense. I need space to find myself, a little time to get some rest. If I stay, I lose my breath. I'm going to find my space. We did it before, now I'm going down. When I just wanna stay high. We did it before, now I'm going down. When I just wanna space out. Why can't we talk about it? I don't think that you realize how far deep I am drowning, and I don't feel that you're on my side. I need space to find myself, a little time to get some rest. If I stay, I lose my breath. I'm going to find my space. We did it before, now I'm going down. When I just wanna stay high. We did it before, now I'm going down. When I just wanna space out. Space out. I just wanna space out. Space out. Space out. Space out. I need space to find myself, a little time to get some rest. If I stay, I lose my breath. I'm going to find my space. We did it before, now I'm going down. When I just wanna stay high. We did it before, now I'm going down. When I just wanna space out. Space out. I just wanna space out. Space out. Space out. Space out.
Man, I always had stories about the city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. 'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5, happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time, in case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list. Girl, you can skip this funny business, 'cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold I guess a slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life. Oh Lord, you can keep your 9 to 5.
face in the crowd, trying to get a rise out of me. You made your choice, I guess that's fine, but I'm done letting you haunt my mind. I'm stepping off your merry-go-round, and it's time for you to get out of my town. Dolled up and playing at a show in the city. Lights out and I can hardly see what's in front of me. Double took and shook when you walked in the bar. I was speechless. Woozy stomach never felt so weak. Oh, but before you dared to speak, I said, won't you get out of my town? You know I'm not your puzzle piece. You're just another face in the crowd, trying to get a rise out of me. You made your choice, I guess that's fine, but I'm done letting you haunt my mind. I'm stepping off your merry-go-round, and it's time for you to get out of my town.
do it for today's episode. What did you think of this section? I for one enjoyed it. Creating some divide between the interstate and the city leading into more rural areas and back roads has come along nicely. I really liked my touch of adapting kind of a dirt road / walking trail area too. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that traffic was spawning on that road until I'd actually started playing with it, so I will have to re-explore that one and see what I can get that will do what I'm looking for without spawning in traffic in an area I want to be a walking trail. If you have any suggestions, let me know down in the comment section. As for the next few episodes, we're going to get away from the city for a bit and go back into our rural sections of the line and continue to expand even more. So if you are new here and have not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to DannyBTrainz to follow along my builds of each new video I put out. We're having a good time over here, and I'd love to see you back here next time on DannyBTrainz. So until then, this is Danny B. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great day. Bye guys.